everyone, this is Shalom Druin. He is actually my neighbor and he's one of the Smicha boys here in Sydney for this year, and he has the most unbelievable story that I want to share with all of you.
I was actually at the event by Chabad at the Sea, and right before we left, we were there from 5 to 6:30, and we were doing non-stop. We actually wanted to go to other events. That's why Baruch Hashem left 5 minutes before everything happened. And right before we left, there was a Mifsaim stand right at the entrance/exit where everybody was going in and out. And the whole time, there was non-stop tefillin. We were going around, me, Rabbi Eli, and the other Bachram, we were non-stop tefillin. And we got to the stand, and I see a photographer standing in the distance. I asked him, "Are you Jewish?" He said, "No, I'm not Jewish, but my grandmother is." So I asked, "Which side is which side?" He said, "His mom's side." So I said, "Beautiful, you're Jewish. You're 100% Jewish." He's like, I'm like, "Do you know you're 100%? He's like, "Yes, I know, I did it before." I'm like, "What did he do before?" He's like, "I did the tefillin." I'm like, "Okay, so let's do it right now." He was hesitant, but the Bachram, we overpumped him, and he put on tefillin. And he said his name was Peter. I found out, I saw the picture of Peter, and I said, "Oh my God, that's the guy I put tefillin with." And it all clicked. That was the last thing he did in this world, was put on tefillin with me. But I was looking on all the list and everything of the Jewish people that passed away, they got murdered, and he wasn't on it. So I right away started, I called Rabbi Ullman, I called Rabbi Chadin, I called Rabbi Moth. I'm like, he's Jewish, he's 100% Jewish, his grandmother's a Yid, she's a Bas Kayan, she's 100% Jewish, he has to be buried for his Yisrael. And nobody knew he was Jewish at that point. So Baruch Hashem, everybody knows he's Jewish now. Now we're trying to work on to get him a First Yisrael. Everybody get on board. They have to convince his wife and his family to get him a First Yisrael. And while I was putting on tefillin with him, there was an Israeli guy passing by, and I'm like, "Hey, you put on tefillin today?" He's like, "No, I never put on tefillin." We put on tefillin, and I find out after the whole event that happened, that the first guy I put on tefillin his name was Peter, he was a photographer, the retired cop, and this last thing he did on this world was put on tefillin before he got murdered by the terrorist in Machshima. And the second guy I put on tefillin with, Geffen Beaton, was the guy that ran after the terrorist to tackle him down. Guys, this is unreal. Everything's a shkach pratis, and Hashem is running every single thing in this world, or all pawns, and here just to make it happen. L'chaim, l'chaim, have a good Shabbos.